So here we are at the London Model Engineering Exhibition in Alexandra Palace.
Correct.
And we're with one of my favourite old school toys, Lego.
Oh, should I call it old school? It's been around for a while, but it's modern, up to date, contemporary.
Indeed. And I'm sorry, what was your name?
Jackie.
Jackie, lovely to meet you. I'm Howard.
Nice to meet you, Howard.
Excellent. And so what have we got here, Jackie?
What we've got here is what's called a great ball contraption, usually called a GBC.
Okay.
People do it all over the world. I can't tell you who invented it, but there is a standard that says, these machines don't meet the standard, but all the rest do, that says you have a bit where the balls go in.
Okay.
Certain height, certain size. All your machine has to do is move the balls to the next machine's input box. What you do in the middle is your concern. It needs to go to reasonable speed so the balls go through at the right kind of throughput. And you build it with Lego. It's all Lego. It's not glued. All the parts are real Lego, even the balls, the motors.
Yes. And the controllers are Lego as well.
Those are very old controllers. They're no longer made by Lego, but you can get them on second-hand market.
Okay. And you mentioned earlier that normally perhaps you would make a full circuit of this, but today you didn't have enough room to do that, so therefore you put in a train track around the outside.
Yes.
So when the balls collect at that end, they get distributed into a train.
Yes, I was going to tell you that, but you seem to have caught it already.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
You're welcome to tell me again.
All right. Well, the thing with these machines is they just go. From my position, they go from right to left.
Yeah.
Everybody does it the same direction, handily.
Okay.
But when you get to the other end, yes, you can either carry the balls back, or you, as we've got, an automatic train system, which is fantastic. So the train automatically opens the hopper to put balls in it when it gets to this end. It automatically reverses, trundles to the other end where it automatically delivers the balls back to the start of the circuit. And if you're lucky, everything would run perfectly, but of course it doesn't, because it's been built by human beings with a toy, so things fall apart a bit, the train might derail, one of my machines jams a lot because I haven't redesigned it properly yet. That's fine.
So you've actually made some of these machines yourself?
Yes,
then?
2 of them are mine.
Okay.
Yes, one I got the design off the internet.
Okay.
But I did have to redesign the mechanism that makes it run because it kept falling apart last year. So I've had to put my own design in that.
Okay.
But one of them, the first one I ever built, I designed from scratch. That's the Archimedes screw, because I wanted to build one, and I thought, well, why don't I try designing one? I'll sit down with a whole load of parts at my desk and see what happens, which is how I build with Lego.
Fantastic. So you're a collector of Lego then?
I've got a lot of Lego, but I build with it. I'm not sort of a collector, buy it and put it on a shelf collector. I'm a buy it, take it apart, build something with it.
You use it, you're practical, but you're...
Most of us are.
In my heart of hearts, I'm an engineer, so it sounds a little bit like you're an engineer.
I'm more of an architect, to be honest. I tend to build...
We've got a ball off. Okay, we'll get that one later.
I tend to build architecture or sort of abstract arty things, but I like these. I love building these because they're great for a show, because they're live, they move. You know, static things are a lot less exciting.
Well, you've certainly got a lot of interest today. There's certainly a lot of people.
Very popular.
Fantastic.
With all ages.
And you are, sorry, I'm just reading the badge.
Oh yes, feel free.
It says the the London AFOLS. That's the Adult
Fans of Lego.
Fans of Lego.
So I belong to the London. There are quite a lot of clubs. The stand is actually also under the aegis of Brickish, which is a national AFOLS group.
Okay.
But the London group, we have a monthly pub meeting in central London, where we get together and play with Lego and drink beer and eat pizza. And so yeah, there are quite a lot of AFOL groups around for people who want to join.
Excellent.
And people do shows together. They do they do builds together.
It's got to be a great tool for education as well.
Oh, I'm sure. Actually, one thing I really want to do for the next year's show is, because people look at these and they go, oh, I couldn't possibly build one of those. I say, well, you probably could, but it's not much fun just having one machine, because, balls go in, balls fall out the end.
Yeah.
But you can build little machines, and you can have them without a motor. You can hand crank them, where you could only have 2 balls, and it did maybe three little machines, tiny versions within it. So it just went round in a circle, and you could sit and like a desk toy maybe.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to bring along a design or a link to an online design, which I could give to people and say, you could build that.
You can make this.
You
Exactly.
know, you
can
don't
do
have
it.
too much.
Yeah.
Here's the parts, none of them are too hard to get. You know, here's a list of the bits you need. Doesn't matter what colour they are, you know. Build it, and I'd love to be able to do that so people could go away going, yes, I could make that too.
Fantastic. Well, we'll get some close-up footage of this so that people can see the process. And thank you ever so much for
That's
showing
right.
us around today.
Nice talking
It's
to you.
absolutely brilliant. Really, really good fun. Thank you. Take
Thank you.
care. Have a
Okay.
good show.
And we will. We are.
Yeah, exactly.